NSA and the Swedish security police. Readers are reintroduced to Lisbeth Salander this way.
Her enemies were hiding behind smoke screens, and this could be the reason why Salander had been unusually difficult and awkward of late. It was as if a new darkness emanated from her. Apart from a large, loudmouth boxing coach called Obenza and 2 or 3 lovers of both sexes, she saw hardly anyone. More than ever, she looked like trouble. Her hair was straggly, her eyes threatening, and even though she sometimes made an effort, she had not become more fluent at small talk. She spoke the truth, or said nothing at all.
The release of The Girl in the Spider's Web is expected to be one of the biggest book launches of the year, but there's at least one person who plans to ignore it altogether.
I read original writers, not people who copy other people's books, so to say, so I won't read it.
Eva Gabrielsen lived with Stieg Larsson for more than 30 years, but because they never married and Larsson left no will, his estate went to his father and brother. At one point, they offered Gabrielsen a settlement of more than $3 million, but she turned them down.
These millions weren't exactly a present. They were linked to numerous demands, a spider web of them.
Larsson's brother and father have full control over Larsson's literary legacy, and they approved hiring David Lagercrantz to write The Girl in the Spider's Web. Their literary agent says they will donate the profits to the magazine that Larsson founded. But Gabrielsen scoffs at that, saying the publisher needs the money. She believes there is no writer who can do justice to Larsson's vision.
I mean, Stieg had a life, he had ideas, he had his own voice. He pulled that life and himself into books, and because they are so personal and so original, that's why they became such a success. You can't take that away from him by hijacking the characters and letting them continue.
Gabrielsen's criticism is not lost on Lagercrantz.
And I have the deepest respect for Eva Gabrielsson and all that she has gone through. But I also know that I make maybe her sad, and I'm sad about that, but I make so many other people happy. I've never met so much love, for fans longing for this book in my whole life.
Ultimately, says Gabrielsen, it is the fans who will decide the fate of this book, and perhaps future ones.
The final verdict will have to be the readers. They are smart people, and if this were to be actually worth reading or having something to say, that would be a first, because none of these continuations of other people's works have ever met the standard of the original writer, not once.
But many of those books are well received by fans,